welcome back to another speed build. My name's Jess, and today I'm building in Windenburg on a 30 by 20 lot, and today's build is a Scandinavian style beach house. I really wanted this house to be like that perfect getaway home, that place like you'd want to escape to, and I think I was able to do that. So I hope you end up enjoying this and also think that this would be the perfect getaway, because I know after building this, I'm like, I need to go there immediately. But you can see I went with a lighter aesthetic. So I used the windows and doors from Cats and Dogs and actually the shingle siding as well. And I really, really love how that looks to just kind of orient this in the beachy kind of area. I think it looks really nice there. And I did want to add in those walkways just for a little bit of visual interest, because the house was so symmetrical. I wanted to add something that made it stand out just a little bit more. So now you can see I'm working on the landscaping, and for the landscaping, I of course wanted to make it just kind of sit into the world because this is a beach house. I wanted it to feel really casual and like it's just kind of been left to grow on its own. And yeah, so I used items that I thought just look natural and beautiful on their own, and like they would grow in a beachy area. So I did want to add in this little walkway in between that kind of rectangle space, just to, again, add some visual interest. And I think that looked really, really nice. And of course, added in a little fountain. But for the exterior, I kept it really simple with what was on the outside. So just a fire pit and some lounge chairs, just a few things to add in some possible gameplay elements for you. But now we're moving on to the interior. So I started off with the entryway, and I just wanted to make it a nice sitting spot, and it was the perfect place to add in a bookshelf. And I did add in quite a bit of clutter because we do have the new everyday clutter kit, I think that's what it's called, and it really just works to make a house feel like a home, you know. And so I did want to utilize it, even though this is a more minimal kind of style build. So yeah, I went and used it quite a bit. But you can see I'm working on the TV room now, or living room, and I added in a little fireplace, and then I made that the custom console table using the desk or side table from Desert Luxe, the Desert Luxe kit, and I just think that looks so cool and geometric. I really loved it. And I actually did the same thing with a seat from Dade to add in this bench, because I didn't really like the back color of the couch from Desert Luxe. It just didn't match the light wood that I was using, so I think that covered it up really nicely. And it's just all the little things like attention to detail that just bugged me, so I had to add in something to cover it up. But of course, this is a kitchen, so I had to add in a cluttered kitchen shelves. And I really love how it turned out. And I did add in the custom book stack, which again, if you aren't familiar with the tool mod, it's just a mod that allows you to manipulate the objects in game in just a way that you aren't able to with just the basic game. So I just use that to move around the private journal, and it's really easy to do. You just do a bunch of scooting and just one rotation of 90 degrees. So very easy, and adds just a really nice modern element to the build, because we don't really have super modern book stacks in the game. The graphics aren't that great on some of them. So anyways, I think suits this build a lot better, having a little bit more of a modern kind of book stack. And moving on from the book stack, I did just do the dining room, and now we're working on the parents' room. So I am going to add a book stack over here as well. But yeah, I wanted to keep it simple, but add in a nice desk area, because of course you need a computer in any house just for gameplay purposes. It would be impossible to play without a computer. So that was the perfect little area for a desk. And then I went ahead and worked on the kind of bed area, and I wanted to keep this a really warm feeling build. So I used a lot of like cream tones along with the white, so it wasn't just stark white. And I really, really love how it turned out. I think it just makes it feel so cozy. And this is actually my first nursery that I've ever built in the game. So I had a lot of fun doing it and trying to think of ideas that would make it look more like a nursery. So I went ahead and kind of created a faux changing table over here, and I think it's so cute. And then I did try to keep in mind that this would eventually be a toddler's bedroom and a kid's bedroom, so I tried to make sure that it would be easy to swap out the beds and also have some items that kids and toddlers could play with. So just adding in a few rugs, and I just love how this nursery came together. It's probably my favorite room in the whole build. I think it's so cute. And now moving on to the bathroom, but that actually means we're moving on to the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching. Your support just honestly means the world to me. I'm just going to add in a few last minute details, and thank you so much for watching again. I hope you have a great day. Bye.